Morning. And as I promised yesterday, I was going to give you a tip on how to concentrate. Now, as a life coach, I understand when a lot of people think about personal development, they do it for a few days and then their interest kind of waves off and they stop following things that may be good for them. So one of the problems is concentration. People are not able to focus and concentrate on certain aspects during the day. So here's one simple trick that I have learned, and I would need your help here because it works for me, and I would give it to you, and I want to know from you guys whether this works for you. So it's a very simple trick, but remember, whenever I say simple, it does not mean easy. So easy, when I say not easy, because you may not want to follow it. So any which ways, I'll go ahead and tell you. So it's a very simple process. So whenever you feel during the day that you have lost focus or your mind is wandering into different things, and you have a task at hand, you have a project at hand, you have a call that is coming up and you have to prepare for it, but you're just too nervous, you have too many things going around in your head, you have some fear, you are thinking about what could go right, what could go wrong. That's just an example. It could be with anything. So it could be with studies, it could be with reading, it could be with school, it could be with office. So this technique applies anywhere. It could be that you're at home playing with your kids and suddenly your focus is moving away and you want to bring them back to that particular moment. So this is an exercise which kind of brings you into the moment. So it's very simple. So you have to do two things. One is you have to focus both of your eyes at this point, something like this, and at the same time you have to breathe deeply. So when I say breathe deeply, when you breathe in, your stomach should come out, and when you breathe out, your stomach should go in. So you have to focus entire awareness onto your breathing, but your eyes should be focused at the tip here. So the method of breathing is also a little different. So this is actually the right way to breathe. And even if you're stressed out, if you just follow the breathing pattern for say 2 minutes, you would be able to bring your entire focus back to what you're doing and forget anything that is hampering your thought process at that time. So bring your focus to this point like this. Your eyes may be a little strained, that's fine, just try and control it. Focus there and breathe in. So when you breathe in, take a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. So till the count of 3, you should breathe in while your stomach comes out, then hold for a second, 1, 2, and then breathe out. So I'm going to show you this process now. So I'm looking here and then I go. So do this process till a count of maybe 1 minute, or if you can do it 21 times. So a cycle would be you breathe in 3 seconds, hold for 1 second and breathe out 2 seconds. That's 1 count. So do that for 21 counts and see if your mind is able to come back into the task that is at hand, because unless you put your complete effort into the task that you are doing at that moment, you're getting into a loop of not being productive at that task and thinking, I would say overthinking about a lot of things, and that really leads to a bad productivity for the day. And we keep stacking up these moments every single day, every single week, every single month, and we end up year after year getting into a situation where we are stuck. We are not able to make movement. So you may be part of many such self-help groups that you have gone through, but choose one and be sincere. I always say be sincere and truthful. Sincerity and truthful are two different things. You can be sincerely wrong and you can be sincerely right. So but being sincere is that whatever you're doing it, you're giving yourself to that moment. So this thing will bring you back into that present moment. Do it 21 times. Focus on this point, both your eyes pointed there, and breathe in to a count of 3, hold for a count of 2, breathe out to a count of 2. Even during the day, whenever you feel stressed, you feel panicked, you feel overwhelmed, you feel bored, just do this exercise. You can skip the eye movement if that's not helpful, but you can do the breathing. But when I'm talking about concentration and focusing back on something important, I would want you to take your eyes here, breathe in, breathe out. And I do it every single day. Whenever I lose track of my movement at any point of time, I get back into what I'm doing by this activity. And I'll try to keep this video short. A lot of people don't have time to listen to it, see it, so I want to keep it under 7 minutes. So I'll give you another video soon about what is concentration actually. Thank you and enjoy your day. I hope you find this effort of mine useful and give me suggestions to make the improvements. Thank you.